Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at Grimoire. This is a wizard-based first-person shooter, and it's a bit of a unique explanation, I think. It's wizard versus wizard, and this is, as it says there on the screen there, it's an early prototype version purely based to show off how the combat system is going to work. It's in Unreal Engine, and as it also says there's a Greenlight campaign, and there will be a Kickstarter. Now, I know for sure I can link to the Greenlight campaign. At the time I'm recording this, however, the Kickstarter is not live yet, so I cannot give you any details about that. If it has gone live between me recording this and posting it, that will be in the description box below as well. But anyway, yeah, so this will probably be quite a short Let's Look At, because there is only the one thing to try, really, but we'll have a little look at the play options here, and we'll just play on normals, but there is additional modes there. And for the full game, they have planned a conquest type mode, a co-op survival type mode, and an arena type mode. I believe this will be close to what the co-op survival mode is, because it's essentially a horde mode. You're defending some peasants from waves of enemies that are hiding in a church. So we'll do normal, and I think I get to pick my spells. No wait, you get the intro first.
Is lost, but its people yet live. They have taken refuge in the church from the terrors that fell upon us from the south. The catacombs beneath the city will see them to their safety if they are given time to escape. Now the enemy approaches, and it falls to House Validus to make this burning city their pyre.
Okay, so now we get to pick our magic. Also, did you notice, and keep in mind this is early, but there is mic pop on the narrator there. I didn't actually pick that up until I was wearing headphones, but I did when I was listening there. So yeah, there is more magic schools coming, but as of now, there's the basics: earth, lightning, ice, fire, nature. I've tried out lightning, and that's kind of like my thing, although I do like fire as well. So I've already tried lightning off camera. Let's do this with fire, and it should give me a rundown of the spells. So my main fire is just a sustained basic DOT fire damage to whatever I'm pointing at. Understood. The next spell up is a ball of fire. Understand that. The next one is a volcanic rock hurtling towards your target. Okay. And then the best one, meteors. I can get behind meteors. So then we get to pick a mobility spell and also a utility spell. So what have we got here? We've got one that teleports the player 1,000 units in the direction of the crosshair. 400 units in the direction of the crosshair. Or it increases movement speed by for 40 seconds. No, by 40% for 10 seconds. I can read, shut up, that's why. Let's go with the big blink teleport. And as for the utility spells, create a shield that absorbs damage, lasts something seconds. It lasts cube seconds, okay. Turns the caster's skin to stone for 2 seconds, reducing movement speed by 50% and preventing all damage. Knocks nearby opponents away, so it's just like an AoE force push. And then impenetrable shield in front of the caster. Let's give this one a go. So that's me now customise my wizard, and we shall jump straight in. Right, so we've got to defend the church and just fight off the skeletons as they appear. So my left click, that's the sustained fire. Oh, where did I just get shot at from? I'm getting... oh, hello. That weird noise you're hearing is when it's confirming that I'm hitting the target. I don't like that weird sound. I assume it is placeholder. It sounds placeholder. So anyway, let's find out the rest of my... I still don't have any clue who's hitting me. Oh, down there, down the far end of the street. Missed the big fireball. Okay. So let's kill this guy so he doesn't keep on doing that. Oh, can I charge that? Oh, I totally can. Right, alright, I understand. It does more damage presumably when I charge it. Get away from me, suicider. So also on my Q key I should have, yeah, that's the single meter, right? And then on my E key, oh, there's the, yeah, that's the meters. And understood. Now I believe F is my shield. Nope, that's my blink. Nice. Actually needed to use it there, so I'm glad I did that now. And it won't just be skeleton melee guys and skeleton mages, there are also big golem type things, or I don't know if they're classed as elementals. But we've got 10 minutes to defend the church for. I did this successfully in my first try. We'll see if that happens while I'm talking. Now, it would help if I could remember the button. Oh, there it is. It's C for my other ability. So that's the one where... what one did I pick again? The take no damage for a few seconds. So it will get harder as well. Starts pretty easy on you, then the ratio of like golems to skeletons increases. Screw you. And you have to remember this is just kind of proof of concept about how the game will play. If you look, you will be able to find a trailer that shows off the actual PvP combat, which I think is the main focus they're aiming for here. This kind of just is tertiary to their main objective, which is 2 teams of wizards fighting each other with customizable spells. It's basically like Magic: Wizard Wars, but in first person. And with a slightly more serious theme, I guess, considering how silly Magicka is in general. So, have I... Oh, no, we haven't fought off everybody. Should have done my blink there to get beyond him. Ah, ha, ha, right, okay, we've got a golem coming from that direction, skeleton coming from this direction. Let's just go like that. And let's just drop a meteor on his face. I think he actually avoided that. Let's do the single meteorite. That damaged him, and he's gone. These little blue orbs that the enemies are dropping restore my mana, or a portion of my mana, instantly. It does also just regen over time as well. I hear something behind me. Hello there. I wish they made a bit more noise. It's hard to tell which direction I'm about to be attacked from. Oh, he's opting to just hit the church rather than me. Big mistake, pal. I like the design on the church. It's a very stereotypical design, but still. That was a big miss. So I'm not sure if elements counter each other, or if that's planned. Like, say I'm a fire-based mage at present. Say I was fighting other players and I ran into an ice-based one. Would I have the advantage? Would I negate his powers or not? I'm not entirely sure about that. It would be interesting, but at the same time doing a kind of rock, paper, scissors elemental thing in this type of game, I'm not sure that would work. Let's make sure you get bombed. I'm getting hits. I would definitely encourage changing the hit recognition sound to something less jarring. Oh, didn't mean to do that. These have got a lot longer cooldowns on them than my lightning spells, but they're also more damaging. Or definitely bigger AoE on the meteor, right? That's for damn sure. Yeah, I need to aim that a bit higher than I think I do. Who's next? Oh, you. Okay. And then he's just going to stand over. Oh, right, actually it trails down automatically. I didn't do that. Hello there. Next. Looks like this is a break between waves. Some more complex spells would be nice as well. Like say if you had an ult to build up to. I know technically, you know, dropping a bunch of meteors feels like an ult, but I mean something more impressive than that with a much longer cast. Maybe a third person animation, that would be good. Because I don't know if they're particularly aiming for like a MOBA-esque feel, but building up to something amazing looking is part of the fun, I think. Whereas I can drop meteors every, like 30 seconds. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Still, this would be very hectic in a PvP scenario. I am actually doing a much better job of... Sorry, I was distracted by the Starbound. Yes, I'm playing... This is a Steam build. So I don't know if they're going to be giving this kind of proof of concept build out to backers on Kickstarter or anything like that at present. I assume they will do something with it to help give people an idea of what they have planned, although I did watch the trailer and that gave a much better indication, to me at least, of what the PvP side was. Obviously that's just not viable at this point. Are you actually just... Oh, you're just spawning in. No, not anymore, you're not. Alright, here we come, big guy. Let's drop a meteor on you, let's aim up there. I'm actually finding this easier with the fire magic than I did with the lightning magic. Although I know what I'm doing as well, so that could be part of the reason. Fundamentally, the spells are the same, at least between these two elements. I had a basic channeling spell for when they were up close, and you know, the equivalent of this, but lightning. And then my secondary one was a chain lightning, and my best one was an AoE, but it was much smaller than the meteorite, but it also had a lower cooldown, I think. Is that it? I'm expecting more golems. I see skeletons. I hear skeletons as well, kind of. Oh, I did actually hit him. I heard the sound. Oh, you're a big one. Ah, you can't actually blink through targets. I don't like that, because that's technically not a teleport then. You're just moving very fast. Speaking of moving very fast. Yep. Haha, I heard too late that they were behind me. No, I'm trying to cast there. That's the way. I used my power up there to defend against damage because I just realised I'm at half health. Health regen's pretty quick, at least in this build. Can you stop with the suiciding skeletons, please? Yeah, those purple ones, they're the suiciders. I'm suddenly very close to death. Well, not very close. Third of my HP, now above half. Just make sure I don't get exploded. Right, I've never had a problem with mana, even if I don't bother picking up stuff that's dropped from the enemies. Only got 3 minutes left to go here as well. So, yep, I'm expecting more golems. Is that one from each side or just one from that side? Nope, it's just one from this side. Okay. That I can deal with. Oh, I hear behind me. Too late again. Hello, where did all that come from? Oh, right, that's the one I got. It was the force push, now I remember. It's because I had the blink type teleport and force field when I was doing my lightning build. Anyone else? I can smell you. Oh, yeah, there we are. You won't be the only one, though. Anyone else? Oh, I see you, Pyromancer. Unfortunately, my magic can, because I aim terribly sometimes. There we go. Oh, lightning. Where from? Ah. Okay, we've got a big nasty. Speaking of big nasties. Whee!
The church must be protected.
I protected the church. It's fine. 1 minute 30, we've got this. I'd have to screw up real bad to die now. There's still time for that, maybe. Actually, I just realised what that sound effect sounds like. It's my life in retail prior to YouTubing coming back to haunt me. It's the sound of like the cash register. I hate that sound. Gotcha. Right, 1 minute to go. I'm expecting golems from both directions. No? I see a suiciding zombie incoming. Or that one behind me. Oh, there we are, all of a sudden. Oh, I did that past him. Oh, blew him out the air. Ow. Don't you dare screw me up with 30 seconds to go. Oh. Okay, we're good. Seconds, we've got this. So this has been Grimoire, a very basic proof of concept build, just showing the basics of gameplay. If you want to get an idea for the PvP stuff, I encourage you to go watch the trailer they produced. It's what I watched before agreeing to be given this build. It looks interesting. I'm not sure whether it'll be great. I would obviously need to play a later version and give a more accurate opinion then, but I'm interested in what's here is basically what I'm saying. And there is other schools of magic to try out. Maybe there will be more diversity in the full thing. But if you liked the video, please do consider leaving a like. It'll help me out and the developer as well. There will be relevant links in the description box below. My name has been Flik, and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.